put it this way. I got it from somebody very high. They know. I got it, air support division or whatever. Yeah, I wish I did. Yeah. They hit that. Where's McDonald? McDonald must be recovering. Anyway, you guys really speak up about that rapist cop. I know for a fact that LA Times is working on it right now. You guys think we're saying?
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Commissioners.
Can you guys hear? Hey, Faded Joe. Hey, Dana. Can you guys hear?
Chief McDonald, Executive Director, Mr. Daniel Sibley, Madam Secretary,
Can you guys hear?
Inspector General Matthew Barragan, Mr. City Attorney Carlos de la Guerra, and members of the public.
Okay, good.
It is 9:30 a.m. This is a regular meeting of the Los Angeles Board of Police Commissioners. Madam Secretary, please call the roll.
Good morning. Please let the record reflect Commissioners Sanchez, Gordon, Shields, Garcia, Stillman, and Timur are present. I will have a quorum, Madam President.
Thank you. We welcome everyone attending this meeting. All public comment will be heard during item 2 on the agenda. We will dedicate a total of 60 minutes to public comment. Members of the public will have 1 minute per agenda item for a maximum of 2 minutes, depending on how many speaker cards we have this morning. At the request of the speaker will be given 1 additional minute for general public comment. Members of the public, if you choose to participate in public comment portion of the agenda, you can participate in this meeting in a number of ways outlined on the agenda. Members of the public who participate in public comment are reminded that they can't speak on any item on the agenda or a matter within the jurisdiction of the Board of Police Commissioners. Public comment is your opportunity to address the board. So you are free to express your opinion on matters before the board and to generally express when you disagree with other opinions expressed. However, your comments to other individuals who have spoken or attacking others who have expressed their opinions shall be deemed off topic and your public comment period will be concluded. Message for those attending meetings in person. These meetings are regular meetings between the board, the department, and key stakeholders. Meetings of the Board of Police Commissioners are open to the public. The state's Ralph M. Brown Act affords the public the opportunity to be present at the meeting, hear the presentation and dialogue in real time, and receive feedback via the public comment period. During these meetings, there is a need for the board to carry out public business expeditiously without delays or disruptions. Members of the audience shall not engage in any conduct which causes an actual disruption of the meeting. Those attending in person are reminded that disruptive behavior will be cause for removal. If you disrupt the meeting, you will be provided with only 1 warning to cease disruptive conduct. If you fail to cease such behavior, you will be removed from the meeting. All attendants must be seated. Failure to follow this rule will result in a warning and or removal from the meeting. With that, we will proceed with item number 1, the report of the Chief of Police. Chief McDonald.
Good morning, President Sanchez, Gordon, Commissioners, Inspector General Barragan, City Attorney de la Guerra, and Executive Directors. Today's report will cover the prior 2-week period. I'll highlight key events, share our current crime statistics, and provide an update on our current staffing levels. During the previous 2 weeks, the department experienced 0 officer-involved shootings. Year to date, we remain at 1, compared to 5 at this same point last year, which is an 80% decrease. On Monday, February 9th, approximately 500 students from Thomas Jefferson High School, Maya Angelou Community High School, and San Antonio Education Complex participated in a planned walkout in the Newton area to protest the recent ICE actions. Students initially gathered at San Antonio Education Complex before breaking into smaller groups and walking through the area while remaining on sidewalks and not disrupting vehicular traffic. A group of approximately 30 students later made their way to Los Angeles City Hall, growing to about 50 as they assembled on the steps and eventually made their way over the bike rack barriers. At 12:26 hours, Security Services Division requested backup for the movement group after water bottles were thrown. However, the request was canceled shortly thereafter when the group moved back behind the established bike rack barriers. The demonstration concluded around 1400 hours with no arrest, no force used, and no report of officer or community member injuries.
I'm so glad you did
On
it.
Friday, February 13th, LAUSD students conducted another planned walkout in protest of ICE actions. Students from Thomas Jefferson High School, Angelo Community High School, and again the Santee Education Complex were directed via social media to use Metro Transit and gather at Santee Education Complex prior to marching onto City Hall. LAPD personnel were deployed with 1 sergeant and 10 officers staged at Central Station. Approximately at 11:45, an estimated 200 students assembled on Spring Street steps of City Hall before marching to the Federal Building. While at the Federal Building, the group began to bang on windows and doors near the entrance. The group then proceeded to march to the Federal Detention Center. While outside the detention center, participants flooded the loading dock area and were confronted by Federal Protective Service agents. Members of the group threw frozen water bottles, striking 2 Federal Protective Service agents and resulting in 1 officer sustaining a head injury and 1 officer sustaining laceration of the right eye. FPS called and requested LAPD assistance. LAPD personnel redeployed to a nearby staging location, but did not engage with the crowd. The group subsequently returned to the Federal Building, at times blocking both the sidewalk and roadway, before marching back to City Hall at approximately 14:15 hours. The demonstration concluded with full dispersal by 3 p.m. No LAPD personnel were injured and no arrests were made. Numerous acts of vandalism were reported at the Federal Building in the form of tagging. A report was completed for assault with a deadly weapon for the officers who were injured during the protest. It's unknown at this time if FPS completed investigative reports for the vandalism. On Saturday, February 14th, the permitted event Solidarity with People of Iran rally occurred in downtown area. Approximately 20,000 participants came to the event. LAPD was in communication with event organizers and helped to facilitate their movement during the march. This event was peaceful with no issues and concluded approximately 1600 hours. In addition to the incidents already discussed during the week of February 9th through 15th, the department managed 16 additional protest-related events, primarily school walkouts, throughout Operations Valley Bureau and Operations West Bureau. Each event had fewer than 200 participants and remained peaceful. For the week of February 16 through 22, there was 1 protest related to ICE activity in the Topanga area. The event drew approximately 35 participants and remained peaceful with no reported incidents. On February 18, 2026, the Department's Commercial Crimes Division Cargo Theft Task Force, working in participation with Los Angeles Port Police, the California Department of Justice Tax Recovery, and the Underground Economy Program, or TRUE, and the California Department of Motor Vehicles Investigation Division executed 3 search warrants as part of an ongoing multi-agency investigation into the theft of container chassis. The warrants were served at locations in Corona, Compton, and Wilmington. And as a result of the coordinated enforcement operation, 5 suspects were taken into custody and booked for grand theft. During the service of the warrants, investigators recovered and impounded 84 stolen container chassis, 11 tractors, 25 additional vehicles, 6 all-terrain vehicles, and 2 heavy-duty forklifts believed to be associated with fraudulent vehicle identification numbers. Investigators also recovered 3 handguns, multiple digital devices, and more than $300,000 in U.S. currency, exceeds $5 million. This case highlights the importance of strong regional partnerships in addressing organized cargo theft, which has significant economic impacts on our ports, supply chain infrastructure, and local businesses. The investigation remains ongoing as detectives continue working to identify additional suspects. On February 20th, 2026, at approximately 13:15 hours, Rampart Patrol officers responded to a radio call of 415 Man with a Gun in the 750 block of Garland Avenue. A witness reported observing a suspect driving recklessly up and down the street in a black Audi SUV. The suspect then parked, exited the vehicle, and approached a white Toyota parked along the curb, removed a short-barreled shotgun and placed it into his waistband. Fearing for his safety, the witness returned inside his residence and contacted police. Drone as a first responder, or DFR, was immediately deployed and arrived overhead prior to officers entering the immediate area. The DFR provided real-time aerial observations, confirmed the suspect's location within the perimeter, which helped to reduce the risk to responding personnel and the community. With the assistance of K-9, officers safely took the suspect into custody without incident. A short-barreled Remington 870 shotgun was recovered at the scene. The suspect was arrested for violation of 33-215 PC, possession of a short-barreled rifle or shotgun. On another event on February 19th at approximately 2:40 a.m., Foothill Division patrol officers responded to a radio call of a burglary suspect in the area of Piney and Ralston Streets. On arrival, officers determined that the suspect had entered an occupied residence and then fled the location. Officers quickly established a perimeter and requested K-9 resources. While coordinating containment, officers learned that the suspect had forced entry into a neighboring residence garage, barricaded himself inside and was refusing to exit. It was also concerned that he may have access to a firearm. Given the potential threat to the surrounding community and our personnel, SWAT was activated and responded along with our crisis negotiation team. Negotiators made repeated attempts to establish communication and gain voluntary compliance. However, the suspect refused to surrender. A gas plan was implemented in an effort to safely resolve the situation. During the operation, a fire ignited inside the structure. The suspect subsequently exited the location and was taken into custody without further incident. No officers or community members were injured. The suspect was booked for a robbery, home invasion robbery. The cause of the fire remains under investigation. Metropolitan Division B Platoon was contacted by Topanga Division detectives regarding a recent burglary investigation. During their follow-up, officers canvassed the area and identified a suspect vehicle captured on surveillance footage. Officers subsequently began monitoring that vehicle as part of an ongoing investigation. On February 13th, while conducting surveillance, officers observed the vehicle traveling through residential neighborhoods in a manner consistent with burglary activity. The vehicle later returned to the city of Gardena. As officers arrived in the area, they observed multiple suspects exit a residence carrying property, enter the suspect vehicle and flee. Gardena Police Department responded and confirmed that a burglary had just occurred. Officers continued monitoring the vehicle as it traveled into Rampart Division, where it was stopped on a dead-end street. Believing this presented a safe opportunity to take the suspects into custody, units coordinated a tactical approach. As officers were positioning, the suspect vehicle suddenly exited the dead-end street and drove directly toward police units, intentionally ramming 3 department vehicles before fleeing the area. Air support maintained visual observation of the vehicle until it collided with an MTA bus at a nearby intersection. The suspect fled on foot but were quickly apprehended in the immediate area. Both suspects were transported for medical treatment and subsequently booked for burglary. Additional charges for assault with a deadly weapon on a police officer are being requested. All announced our crime for the week ending February 21st. All analysis based on offense count, with the exception of homicide and victim shot, through February 21st. Year to date, compared to 2025, we continue to see reductions in crime citywide. Combined persons and property crimes are down 18.2%, representing over 3,000 fewer crimes. Person crimes are down 8.1%, and property crimes are down 20.8%. With respect to homicide, the city has experienced year-to-date decrease of 23.3%, which is 10 fewer victims compared to this time last year. Victims shot citywide are down 28.7%, or 43 fewer victims compared to 2025. Aggravated assaults down 3.3%, robberies down 13.5%. Firearms recovered are up 52.4% through January 31st, again compared to last year. Burglaries are down 32.9% year-to-date. Residential burglaries are down 36.1%, and Non-residential burglaries are down 27.1. Motor vehicle thefts are down 30.3%, a reduction of 968 vehicles compared to 2025. Amazing trends that we're seeing here. I'm very proud of our folks that are out there doing a very difficult job very well every day. Our personnel strength, sworn personnel as of February 23rd is 8,719. Civilian professional staffing is at 2,473. And we currently have 347 reserve officers. That concludes my report to the commission this morning, Madam President.
Thank you, Chief, for the report. Before I move on to the questions from my fellow commissioners, I want to speak briefly about the Executive Directive number 17 issued by the Mayor on February 10th, 2026, titled Protecting Angelenos from Ongoing Dangerous Federal Immigration Operations. This directive responds to an increase in federal civil immigration enforcement activity in our city, and it impacts on community trust, public safety, and the role of the local law enforcement. The mayoral directive requests that this commission direct the police chief to update a department-wide notice regarding the department's response to incidents involving federal immigration enforcement actions. The mayor's executive order makes various recommendations for modifications that the LAPD directive, including 1, instructing officers to use their body-worn video cameras to capture their interactions with federal officers and maintain the video footage. 2, instructing department supervisors to identify where it is technically safe to do so, on-scene federal immigration supervisors and attempt to capture those individual names and badge numbers on their VWV cameras. 3, reaffirming the instruction that LAPD officers should take measures to maintain the peace through de-escalation and other department-approved tactics. 4, instructing officers to provide clear communication by bystanders as to the department's neutral role with regard to not participating in federal immigration enforcement activity, and that LAPD presence at scene is limited to ensuring public safety. 5, instructing officers to summon emergency services and render aid. 6, instructing officers to receive information about violations of law, to notify their supervisors, and 7, ensuring that the department continues to preserve and lay evidence relating to all immigration incidents and reports to the California Attorney General and or the Los Angeles County District Attorney as needed. Chief, I hereby direct you to closely examine the mayoral directive and report back as to the reasonableness and feasibility of implementations in this area.
So instead of enforcing
Chief,
it, we're exploring it?
I know that there will be follow-up. However, how is the department currently defining what constitutes an official response to requests from federal partners for assistance with activities that have a nexus to federal immigration enforcement activities? Are there particular criteria that the department is utilizing to define what constitutes an official response?
Thank you. Relative to your first part of your comments there, we did examine the changes that we would need to make relative to the mayor's executive directive number 17. We broke it down in a matrix, examined what we're currently doing. We had issued directives in June and a follow-up in December. And we took those then and compared those against Executive Directive 17. And we are pretty much doing everything in that directive. There was one modification that has been made that will continue to move forward. Otherwise, we're in alignment with the mayor's directive. So as we go forward, we'll report back more formally. The protocols that, let's see, there were some additional requirements established by Executive Directive 17 but those are being incorporated into a revised set of protocols to ensure the department's full compliance with the directive.
Thank you, Chief. I believe firmly that it is the job of this commission to listen intently to those on the ground who are observing how LAPD is conducting its operations in the field, especially in connection to federal immigration enforcement activity and constitutionally protected protests. We have received community input requesting that the LAPD report on ICE activity in the city. My understanding is that LAPD does not receive notice of ICE civil immigration enforcement operations, but that the department does on occasion respond to some incidents based on calls for service. Can you elaborate on the kinds of information the commission can expect to be provided with in future public meetings when immigration updates are presented?
Yes, Commissioner, Chief Retardo will provide the first in a regular series of immigration updates presentation beginning at the March 3rd Bureau of Police Commission meeting. We expect that the updated protocols will be completed in advance of that meeting. The Chief Retardo will include an overview of all of those protocols as part of his presentation.
So Chief, then on that, will you provide additional opportunities such as forums or town halls for public input and engagement with the department on this important issue?
Absolutely. We take every opportunity we can to be able to educate the community as to what our policy is, what our procedures are, what our limitations are, and that we're there not to enforce civil immigration law, but in order to protect everybody. We respond to the scene of any request for help, dispatch in the case of potential kidnappings or ICE activity, dispatch a unit along with the supervisor to assess what is occurring, and then we'll be following the protocols to be able to move forward from there. Most of those are already in place, as I mentioned, and I see full alignment with the Mayor's Executive Directive 17.
Thank you, Chief. And Mr. Inspector General, Mr. Barragan, I understand that the Office of the Inspector General will be initiating a project related to ED 17. Can you share what oversight you intend to provide in this area?
Yes, we've been meeting with stakeholders throughout the city, faith-based groups, civil rights groups, nonprofits, who have shared their concerns with my office. And in response to Executive Directive number 17, today I'll be initiating a new audit and review. We'll be working with the department to request notification of all future incidents of department personnel responding to calls for service at the scene of immigration enforcement action. We will be requesting the incident number, area location of the occurrence, and a police special investigator, a member of my team, will review all body-worn video recordings and will report back to the school board at future meetings with regarding compliance with the executive directive and the updates that the chief referenced.
The person with the blue mask.
Your mic on.
The person in the blue mask, the white shirt, you are being disruptive. With a ponytail. This is your first and last warning. Next time you will be removed from our building. Finally, while the issue before us reflects larger national policy debates, our focus remains squarely on community safety, trust, and constitutional rights. We remain focused on protecting all Angelenos regardless of background and ensuring that the Los Angeles Police Department's role in this challenging dynamics is transparent. I also want to thank Mayor Bass for her leadership and courage in these different times. Thank you. Now, two questions from the commissioners. Commissioner Fabian, Garcia.
Good morning, all. Thank you, Chief, for the report. In addition to the directives and the updated actions and new references, Chief, the presentation from Chief Estado, there is, and we'll hear more from him at the time, there is also an ongoing effort where there are officers identified in every division to be immigration liaisons, so not only the supervisors, but again, every division will have a minimum 2 officers who are constantly meeting with Gustavo and others in leadership to understand the directives and dynamics and what Allstate can do, not only to follow the directives, but to engage communities and community leaders for folks to better understand the roles and to also provide feedback to law enforcement on how officers should be arriving and engaging with the public, should they have to respond. So again, looking forward to his presentation.
Thank you, Commissioner. Just an update too, we had a meeting that the mayor called yesterday with clergy leaders from throughout the city on this issue. A very productive meeting with the plan to move forward with some communication strategies to be able to better educate the community on what we're doing and get input from the community on community concerns. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Commissioner Garcia. Commissioner Shields?
Thank you. Good morning, Chief. Thank you for your report on some of those enforcement activities, including how the drone as a first responder has helped in certain situations. And I appreciate the report about, the ongoing First Amendment assemblies, and it's good to hear that there was no uses of force used at that time. I continue to receive, messages from the Los Angeles Press Club and others concerned about the department's crowd control tactics. And I believe Commissioner Scobin had previously asked for some type of presentation that tells us exactly what are the tactics that are being used and how is the department making sure that individual officers are aware of what can be used and what can't be used, and when certain less lethal is used and under what circumstances. And also, I think I'd echo Commissioner Scobin's request. I think that's a timely thing for us to be presented with. And also just, again, I understand there's ongoing litigation and things like that, but us as the oversight body, I think should really understand, the policies around press, how press is being defined, treated, and also relating to juveniles and what are the department's practices relating to that. So I would ask that we get some additional briefing on that. And then also, to the extent individuals do identify situations where it appears that members of the public are injured, what does the department do to investigate and follow up on that? Thank you.
We'll prepare that for the commission. Thank you.
Very well. Anything further?
Not at this time.
Thank you, Commissioner Shields. All right, Commissioner Tabor? Any questions, comments?
Question actually, Chief. One would believe that ICE's actions in Los Angeles have really only been focused on Spanish-speaking Hispanic populations. Are you aware, is the department aware of the actions affecting the Caribbean immigrants or immigrants from South Asia that are significant populations in Los Angeles?
Yeah, we are aware that ICE has made arrests of people from various parts of the world. It hasn't been limited to any one place.
Can you speak at this point to how those populations will be included in immigration outreach efforts, either by the department or by the Inspector General, in there, just to ensure that we're recognizing not just the diversity, but our responsibility to reflect the interests.
Right. Now, thank you, Commissioner, for that. We will continue to do our media outreach, which we've been doing since June, to be able to educate our entire community as to what's going on, what our policies, practices, and procedures are, what they can expect from us, that we're there not to enforce some civil immigration law, but to be able to keep the peace at the scenes where this is occurring, and to be able to be the police department for everybody. Trust is our currency, and we have some work to do to be able to build that up after the incidents we've seen since June. So that's a work in progress, but we are including all of our community members.
And then I'd like to ask that at some point we come back to the commission and give us an update on just the population's impacts and where we are in the process.
Okay, great, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Commissioner Taylor. Commissioner Scobie.
Thank you. Thank you, Commissioner Shields, and Chief, thanks for making that presentation. Yeah, I gotta be honest, I'm a little disappointed that it hasn't happened yet, especially in light of the motion now approved by the City Council. I'm hoping that we can get that presentation scheduled as soon as possible. I'd also ask that in light of the motion, include in that presentation, the department highlight current challenges the department faces in these scenarios, such as handling and identifying the press and any possible recommendations or solutions that the department has. And clearly an issue that's continuing and something we got to work hard to improve. The other topic I'd like to talk about is personnel. We've been very consistent in pointing out the personnel shortage we face and advocating for what you believe is the appropriate staffing level. I read a news article recently that cited 23% of authorized sworn staffing in the Sheriff's Department is not available to work in the field. It'd be helpful for us and the public to have a better understanding of the actual number of officers available for full duty rather than just total strength. As such, I'm requesting that future personnel report outs to the commission drill down a little further and identify such statuses as the number of officers on restricted light duty, number of officers off due to injury, number of officers off for the reasons such as military leave, bonding time, etc., number of officers benched due to disciplinary reasons, number of officers off for vacation or off for other reasons, and anything else we believe would be helpful. I recognize that these numbers may be fluid and not be exact, but it would give us a clearer picture of our actual strength, the number of officers who are able to respond to the public needs.
Thank you, Commissioner. We have those numbers available and happy to share them.
Any other comments? All right, we move on now to the public comment period. Madam Secretary, how many cards do we have at this moment?
We have 31.
31 cards, okay. Because of the number of cards and also because I'd like to give as many speakers as possible an opportunity to speak, we will limit our public comment period to 2 minutes per person. All right, and go to 60
Meetings
minutes.
every other week, and then you limit the
Call the first speaker.
The first speaker we have is Charmaine Elizabeth Johnson.
Yeah.
Excuse me, gentlemen, you're being disrupted. We have a speaker.
No one was talking.
Excuse me, you are being disrupted. This is your first and last warning. The next time you will be removed from this building, from this room and the building. You may proceed.
Yes. On 11/18/2025 at this police commissioners meeting, I spoke about attempted murder. I have been murdered. My hair has been pulled out on the streets and been sedated with date rape drugs. It's been pulled out individually on the streets, and bugs have been put in my hair, blood suckers, to remove my hair from the scalp to hide the attempted murder. The police were informed about this last year, and 129, I went to the police station and met with Detective Quintala, who advised me that shampoo was in the bottle which contained ice cream spiked with fiberglass to tear out my intestines and my internal organs. Officers and or detectives, if they are hiding the crime of attempted murder, they're violating the Penal Code 31, thus are principals to the crime, liable for the same crime as the FBI agents involved in the attempted murder, the crimes. And yes, and the incident number is 2517-4204-2581. I have the court date here for April the 1st, and I have another specimen. I've been dispensed things to negate my fertility, to prevent me from impregnating to steal my business innovations also. So I'm going to give you that specimen, Chief. And I would just like to ask, did you serve lawsuit to Dominique H. Choi? The lawsuit that I gave you at the meeting 2 weeks ago? Did you give him the lawsuit that I gave you? Chief, did you give him the lawsuit that I gave you?
The chief tonight was going to see your questions too.
He's not able to answer whether he got the lawsuit.
Next, we have Tabby.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes? Okay.
All items, please. You know, Smith exposed and turned in corruption, but was met with harsh criticism from our own chief at the time, her corrupt councilwoman, Monica Rodriguez. I learned when you speak truth to power in this city, they try to silence you into submission. I'm a victim of these unfair practices as well. In the 30 years I have been involved, I've seen major decline in the way this department operates. Our senior lead officer's level of service has even declined because of many factors. Corrupt Monica Rodriguez has been effective in trying to control officers, moving them around and sticking her nose where it doesn't belong. And command staff, such as Bended Me Moore, bowing down to her demands. As the CPAB co-chair, I spoke up and was removed as volunteer completely with not one reason given. We held perfect meetings and always informed the captain of important situations surrounding Foothill Station. Apparently, if you act like a real advisory board, the powers to be will shut you down. I've been to CPAB meetings since, and they are watered down and controlled by the Crow Sergeant. No one says anything because they're afraid they will be removed. I called out things like Deputy Chief Hamilton, who lied to our community about the Blue Line flag, and Luz Hands Lozano, who talked about another captain's personnel file, and yelled, "You fucking idiot," out his company vehicle to a citizen while he was on the CPAB meeting Zoom call. I have it on tape. But the department does not hold these people responsible. They're promoted or kept in their positions. What the hell happened to the LAPD? It's disgusting that this department also protects command staff like Hurtado. Also, that Hurtado who abused women. Also, is it true new hires need to be COVID vaccinated? If so, that's horrible. Recruit numbers are very low. Also, bring back the Blue Line flag. And why does this commission ignore the accusations from the victims of Scientology? Children are involved and used.
The next speaker is Gabriel.
You're good.
Testing. On February 18th, Wednesday at 8 p.m., LAPD Hollenbeck Division attacked us outside of our general meeting, right outside Boyle Heights City Hall. I'm surprised you didn't give an update on that, Jim. Over 50 pigs from the Hollenbeck Division came for a mental health situation. Once all that was cleared up, cops were just chilling in the parking lot on their phones like everyone in LA knows LAPD to do. They physically attacked us with punches, batons. They specifically targeted the family of Jeremy Anthony Flores, who your department shot and killed last summer on July 13th, 2025. They punched the mother in the head, wrongly arrested the brother, Sergio Flores, arrested the minor sister of Jeremy Flores, and threw the other sister to the ground while beating multiple of our members, including a breast cancer survivor. You hit her, your officer hit her in the breast, the one breast she has left. You guys hit her there. Y'all hit a veteran in the head who blacked out, who didn't know he blacked out until the next day when he went to the VA to get the scan. Multiple of our members, including LAUSD teachers and bus operators, were hit by batons. Your officers hit you with a baton for no reason. There was no dispersal. There was no order to leave. Your cops just simply targeted us because we've been putting pressure on you guys for over 10 years, specifically against Hollenbeck Division. None of that is going to stop us. We're only more determined to fight against you and to bring every single one of you motherfuckers down. And something from the homie Sammy Carrera, who was wrongly arrested, and we organized
And when we went to do a complaint, 60 plates came out in riot control. He wanted me to give you a message. His message is, LAPD, start doing traffic control for the Migra. Start doing traffic control for ICE.
Next we have Sandra Oberson. Hi, thank you very much. Using the words of Jamie Mustard, who's the author of Child X that we gave you for your own reading, how far along have you gotten those books, by the way? The greatest crime that Scientology has committed is the erasure of a child's mind. That's because they're removing the natural growth and evolution of a child's mind before they become a creative, intelligent, free-thinking individual, destroying their humanity, their empathy, and compassion by drilling it out. We come to you week after week, asking you to remove yourselves and from any relationship with them in your community programs and your CPABs. They get involved with these for recruitment purposes. They have no desire to truly build a community relations. They save point law enforcement and local governments with fake human rights, anti-science, psychology, and alternate mental health approaches. Save pointing is about making allies of decision makers so that Scientology is easier to bend and are only interested in those who have an influence to control Scientology's public face. By allowing this shoulder rubbing and acceptance of this criminal organization, you promote and allow child mental, physical, and sexual abuse, along with the human trafficking of people into forced slave labor within the walls of that big blue building and on the streets surrounding it. One of the definitions of human trafficking is withholding someone's personal document, something Scientologists do. Scientology has a policy called fair gaming. A critic or someone considered an enemy of Scientology could be deprived of property or injured by any means necessary by any Scientology without any discipline by Scientology. This is what they've done to Lara Anderson by forcing her to lose her job. And they're doing it to Audit LA because they come and they speak to you about the truth of Scientology.
Next speaker is Andrew Greitner.
Michael.
So for 3 years now, I've done a whole thing where I've
Give him 5 seconds. Add time.
I made a whole thing where I've made comments about how the chief takes so long in giving comments, and yet this one seems to have no interest on doing any. Okay, thank you. No interest on doing any, trimming of his speech or anything. So what you should do now is you should make him submit his comments in writing, and then we can review them before the meeting, so we're not wasting 15 plus minutes on him just rambling about stuff. It's not even anything we need to hear, it's just rambling about different things the LAPD did. Well, just give us the fucking crime stats and that should be it. It's usually down, and of course you somehow need another $3 billion, even though crime is literally down. So it doesn't even make the slightest sense. Not that you do anything to actually, prevent crime or anything, that you don't keep anyone safe, literally. So, and yet he spends so much time and you have to trim our time instead. We could just probably let everyone speak for the full 3 minutes if you just shut him up and let us review a written report before the meeting or something we can comment. So we've got a number of consent agenda items. I don't even have time for this to cut my time. So, but just a few highlights. You've got the chief going out to a party with ICE. Yeah. Baker Vegas event. ICE is a part of that event. They have an ICE team. So he's going to an event. LAPD has numerous teams participating in this event that also has ICE agents participating in it. That's very interesting. And finally, Matthew, when are you going to acknowledge the complaint I filed almost 3 weeks ago? I filed a complaint against officers.
Next we have Steve Riley.
You want to acknowledge it?
Good morning.
Good morning. You have 2 minutes.
The United States of America is a constitutional republic, Christ is king, and all lives matter. First, let me address Special Order 40. Has anyone on the police commission actually read it or knows what it says or contains? The LAPD is law enforcement. ICE is law enforcement. They should be working together to enforce the law. Chief has given a great report. He's explained time after time and educated the public as much as they can be educated. At a certain point, it's not about education, it's about resistance to the enforcement of law. Now, let's get to the website. The website, lapdonline.org, is still not being updated in a timely way. The new commissioner, Commissioner Tabor, is not even listed. It's still vacant. The last chief's report message is in December. We're about to go into March. So that needs to be updated in a timely way. You can utilize that website to put out public service videos to the public for education purposes. It is completely underutilized, and I ask the commission to take a good look at it and see what you can do. That is the face of LAPD for many people. If anyone is considering joining the LAPD as a young person, they will be looking at that website, and when they see certain things that I've been talking about for quite a while, about how it's not updated in a timely way, and the imagery that is used, and it's not going to encourage people to apply and join the LAPD. The LAPD is a great police organization. You need to empower it and support it. That's all I'll say for today. The Voice of LAPD has a good letter posted today. Stay safe, God bless, and God save the LAPD in Los Angeles. Thank you.
Steve, what state do you live in?
The next speaker is Jonathan Foster.
Can you list more than one speaker so the other people can get ready?
Good point.
That'd be too much like rank.
Hey, bro, I hope you know that was just a racist rant against
It works out. Jonathan Foster, I support the police department. I think Trump brought the crime down. So let's talk about Torres today, where he pulled out the cell phone and they went boom, 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 and one officer fell to the ground like he was shooting, but he had a cell phone, which was really kind of odd. But where was the head-to-toe body armor that I requested? That's how I save people. And you got officers that killed somebody, now they have to have a psychological examination. Who's putting people through that kind of stuff? You people are. Jim, I don't think you're racist. Hi, Jim. Love you, buddy. But I am upset about outcomes, happenings, and things, and lies. So the next one was on this. Hope it works. Let's see.
Very unique for one to have an parachute. It's early on. They were one of the early ones to have a parachute.
Okay, great. So I called Skydio and I said this. If they deploy the parachute, it needs a beep and a buzz so it doesn't hit somebody in the head. Beep, beep, bzz, 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 something. They need to know that a drone is following. When can they use the drones for the pursuit? So the LAPD can hold back and they can follow with the drone and switch out multiple drones every half hour when the battery's dying. Also, when it loses connectivity, it says it has to go back home. How come it can't stay in place for 3 minutes until maybe it can reconnect? Those are things. The last one, 25 seconds. Oscar Asensio, he had his 8-year-old daughter killed by an illegal alien. He had his leg amputated. His wife can't walk. And under Oscar Asensio, Marine, active duty Marine, everybody's getting removed by ICE, is getting removed, all 30 million of you. And you too, sedition, President Sedition.
Luis Carranza Jr. Luis Carranza
Just
Jr.
say immigrant next time.
Margarita Carranza.
Yes. Okay, good.
My name is Margarita Carranza. Chief McDonald, board members, It's not my first time here. I promise you it will not be my last time. I refuse to take no. No is not an answer. I'm giving you a criminal because he's an attorney, because he's a famous attorney. He will not commit a crime? No. He did a $14 million robbery from me, and I refuse to take and be accepted that you are investigating. No, you have questioned him. You have questioned the criminal himself. He is a specialist, criminal specialist. Nobody has questioned my defendants. My defendant is the city of Los Angeles, AAA property home insurance, Gallagher Bassett insurance. My injuries, outpatient back surgery, knee replacement, extreme amount of broken bones. And these guys said that he got $25,000. My complaint to LAPD is ID theft, forgery, because I never signed anything. You guys have accepted that he says it's a civil matter. This is a criminal matter. This matter, I took it to court. The judge in Chatsworth dismissed it because it's a criminal matter, and he doesn't take civil matters in his courtroom. Who do I go to get this investigated to? Please, I'm asking. I went to another chief in San Fernando. City of San Fernando sees the fraud. Everybody sees. I hired a private investigator. We did a deal. He said he would have it. I have 2 more minutes, my son. Luis Carranza Jr. I get 2 more minutes.
Call the next speaker, please.
The next speaker, please, Tran San Juan.
Thank you.
Okay, can you name the next one?
Okay.
After him?
That's me. Okay. Hello?
Your 2 minutes are up. The next speaker is coming next.
Luis Carranza. He's giving me his card.
It doesn't work that way, I'm sorry. Mr. Carranza, do you want to speak?
No, I'm
Yes,
okay.
please tell him what I'm going through.
Well, I don't know. If I stand up next, sir, can you speak?
No.
Oh, okay, then come on.
Chief, it's impossible to get an appointment with you.
Next speaker.
Call the next speaker, please.
You need to speak to me.
Literally, what did you do to Hana?
Luis Carranza, are you gonna speak?
No.
Okay, the next speaker is Tran San Ha.
Who's after that?
No, I want to say, where's that guy?
Excuse me, you don't run this meeting. This is your first and last meeting warning, okay?
You need to have more respect.
You're being disruptive.
Make it go a little
Mr.
easier
Hobbs.
for the rest of us.
Thank you. Where's your decor?
Good morning, Chief. Good morning, everybody. In America, we have the failed president. We have the failed U.S. Supreme Court. We have failed U.S. Medicare Center. We have healthcare improve quality control failed, and USA Consumer Report never worked. They saw the system in America, control in America is broken, it's very dangerous. They lie accusing everybody. Everybody, we never say. But I'm here, I know I am the only one here with all of you. We have to work together and remember, put my name on top of your fighting, we will win. If you don't do that, the war, they would use eyes or whatever, the war against American people. It never stop it. But thank you, Chip, and it support me. We together fight for better America. We protect this everybody. Make sure we safe and America better for everybody. And I also fighting for better the world. So please, everybody support me. And not for me, it's for us. We together. Thank you, Los Angeles Police Department. So I here with you when we work together for better the world and better for America. We love you. Love everybody. Thank you. God bless America. Thank you very much. Thank you.
The next speaker is T. Carter.
We don't run these meetings. You know, that's clear. That's been told.
For the chief. Let me please. That's great. So I met with you, as I stated last time I was here in November of 2025. I gave you documents. I understand, Chief McDonald, that you are not a sole investigator. You are the chief of the police division. That's what we understand that. You then directed me to speak. You told me that someone will contact me. No one contacted me. And back in January, we went to this meeting. Jonathan Larson was sitting over there to the right. You instructed me to go with. And I noticed he seemed to be like a pacifier, just like that's what people are to calm people down. He told me that he would get in contact with me, and Internal Affairs has. Internal Affairs has not contacted me. Jonathan Larson stopped emailing me, and I told him I haven't presented my matter regarding Detective Dumanes, who has done unethical things to me, and Detective Dumanes is still working for LAPD. Mr. Larson tells me I filed a complaint for you, but no one called me to get the information. How can a complaint be filed when I haven't given all the details? I just told him today, Mr. Larson sitting over there. No one has contacted. I filed it on your behalf. I said, well, where's a copy of it? So I can see the details, so I can honor that and not honor it. So he just walked away from me and told me he filed it on my behalf. Then I contacted Internal Affairs. They tell me, the detective I'm calling about, Detective Dumanes. Oh, this is you calling? We're going to call Detective Dumanes. How am I supposed to get Detective Dumanes investigated if all these roadblocks are going on? So I'm asking now the panel, if the panel can please take oversight over my matter and put my matter on the agenda or come back and revisit Detective Dumanes, ID number 30, ID number, his ID number is 300, I'm sorry, Detective Dumanes is 37028. He's still working for LAPD, he's done ethical things to me. What can I do? It's been since November, now we're going in months later. The person you put me in contact with told me he took a complaint on my behalf. Can I get a copy to see what was written? I have not given him all the details and the facts, and he walks away from me. So I don't want to engage with him. Who else in your establishment that I can deal with? And I ask you to have oversight over the matter, because I understand you aren't the investigator. So who else can I speak to other than Jonathan Larson while I'm here today? I keep coming down to paying for car service, it's just a lot. And he's not sufficient.
The next speaker, William Goode.
Who do I speak to?
And can we ask the Inspector General's office to help someone?
Yes, I will, if you'll meet you in the back.
The one that never responded from last week, but I'll speak to him again. Where's the inspector?
Good morning. Now, Teresa, you just made it clear that nobody in the community runs this meeting. You don't run it either.
Yeah.
Karen Bass really runs it. I just watched you guys do 20 minutes of some scripted PR for Karen Bass's re-election. It was all bullshit. This order asking them to do the things they're already doing. It's just PR bullshit. You want to do that thing in your own time, do it then. You know, you're canceling meetings every other week and you're limiting public comment. Why don't you show the community respect and don't subject us to that bullshit? Now, you want to go ahead and, you know, be a hero for Karen Bass. Let's be a hero for the rape victim that the LAPD cop, Gabriel Spadas, raped. Put her on a 5150 hold. As soon as she got out of the hold, contacted her, said, I did you a favor by keeping you out of jail. 2 days later, he was having anal sex with her. 2 days later, he was fisting her. And 2 days later, he was trying to make her have sex with dogs.
Put your voice down.
No, fuck you. Raping women with dogs, and nobody says anything. You guys are quiet. You talk about ICE and everything else, but his department has concept rape women with dogs.
Excuse me.
No, pause my time.
I'm going to pause your time. Excuse me.
You want to defend a rapist? Fuck you. say anything. What was that point of that then?
Hey, yo.
You know, all I've got to say is Jim McDonald's been covering this up. There was a lawsuit filed over it. All the texts, they admit it happened, but then they came back and said it was demonstrably false. Sent it in to post, and they didn't decertify him because of your personal ruling of demonstrably false. This guy's a predator. I've talked to other victims of his, multiple victims. He's been stalking women for years. He is a threat to the community, to hunger community. You guys gotta do something. Get him off the street. And fuck you. No, fuck you.
The next speaker, Michael Aikman.
You fucking rape offender. Yeah, it's too hard to hear it, huh? It's too hard to hear about a woman being raped by a cop. Stick your fucking fingers in your ear. They're doing all the same thing.
You are being disruptive.
Shut up. I'm leaving, Teresa. I'm coming to your fucking house. I'm coming to your fucking house. I will be there tonight. Watch. And I'm coming after all your clients. I'm going to warn them about you being a fucking rape offender. Fuck you, Teresa.
For any criticism I have of the police, it's 10 times worse for the district attorney's staff because the DA is not doing proper oversight. Not all police departments have an oversight body like the police commission or the OIG, but they all have a DA. I recognize that the role of the police commission is fairly limited, but there are 2 things you can easily do which will make a difference. The first is to issue public statements asking the governor to have National Guard investigators look into police misconduct. Any reputable police officer should be eager to undergo a military-level inspection, and any officer who expresses reluctance should be viewed with suspicion. The second thing you can do is to refuse to participate in employee evaluations on serious matters like officer-involved shootings until after the district attorney has completed its own investigation and issued a public report. Ask yourselves why you are doing these evaluations before the DA does theirs. I think you are being abused by the DA. Criminal investigations are supposed to be public, but employee evaluations as well as board of rights panels are confidential. The public has no way to know if the panelists are being given a manipulated picture of accusations. And you can be sure that if you find no fault or minimal fault, these findings will be used by the DA. So stop participating in what are functionally secret kangaroo courts until after the DA makes its report.
The gentleman who has a hearing issue, did you submit a card?
Yes.
I'd like to accommodate you. I'm going to call you next. What is your name? You're next. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. You can speak.
You're like Trump, you're PDF. You're supposed to channel this to supposed to go first before everybody else. So you're just cussing me. As we know.
Here's the guy that was holding his hair restricted.
Excuse me. The lady with the Ellie cab. Sitting on the second seat to the edge, second row on the edge. Yes, you are being disruptive. You've been disruptive the entire time. This is your first and last. Excuse me. I'm not speaking to you. You've already been warned. You are asked to remove yourself, please. Sergeant at Arms, please remove this gentleman with the pink kafaya. Right here, with a mask.
Who
gets to disrupt and who doesn't?
So, we all just want for this fucking guy to disrupt the meeting, right? He didn't even get a warning. He gets to speak now, and I'm getting kicked out of the meeting for being disruptive? This guy's spoken in the middle
You
of
are being disruptive. Get up and get out of here, please.
Disrupting, bitch, fucking big, tell me left and
Raising your voice is not. This is a fucking embarrassment.
More powerful.
This fucking guy literally just disrupted the last speaker, and he was sent up to talk, and I'm being kicked out of the fucking meeting?
The guy in the
Fuck
white
you,
with the
Teresa!
camera and the hat,
Yes.
you are being disruptive. This is your first and last
Let
warning.
people talk about the chama elected
You are
defender.
continuing, you are being removed. Sergeant at Arms, remove this gentleman with a hat.
You put a guy that is defending a chama elected third person, we all have the right to talk and talk to you motherfuckers.
Please get up and
You are
remove
fucking
yourself.
bitch, fucking bitch, chama elected bitches. Bitches in uniform, damn fucking pieces of shit. Fuck you all, chama elected defender. You're like Trump bitches. Fuck you, fuck Trump. Fuck you, IDF, bootlicker.
Shut up!
You shut the fuck up, chama elected defender. Fuck you, bitch. You motherfuckers, give all of you motherfuckers elected. I put you in uniform. You fucking nice booty girls, motherfucker. Fuck you, fuck us, fuck Trump, fuck you, chama elected defender, motherfucker. Fuck you.
Okay, you may proceed, you have 2 minutes.
Hello. Good morning, commissioners. Good morning, Chief McDonald. I am Ukrainian by birth, American citizen, Angelinos for the past 25 years. First of all, I want to say thank you to Captain Jess Fogg from Rampart Station, Sergeant Dylon Wells from Rampart Station, and Captain Zine from 1A Station. They've been very constructive, respectful, and doing great job to help. However, within the stations, my station, Rampart Station, detective in control, she was investigating and denying to accept elderly abuse from me. I've been abused at my building at the West Lake. I filed complaints, and detective in control came to my apartment. Instead, investigate my complaints. She's investigating me, and she's advocating for those who are accused, I accuse. She's like being advocate for them, and I told her, if you wanted to advocate for those people or whatever, just leave the station, leave the detective job, become a lawyer, and do the job. She's instigated the manager of my building. She disclosed very sensitive information about the investigations from Vanai Station and Rampart stations. She's instigating my manager to lift me from my apartment. However, the most important part is here.
Your time is up, thank you, your time is up. Call the next speaker, please.
The next speaker is on in LA.
Commissioner Scoggin and the Commissioner Teresa Sanchez, I would appreciate it. Thank you.
And Detective Gayer, can I hear some more about what's going on?
I'm sorry?
Can I hear some more about what's going on?
I think I need that one, thanks. Thank you and good morning. I'd like to do a quick CPRA request though about the meeting with the mayor, whether or not Scientology was there and if so, who. And I also want to request that you guys put Phil Tabby back on CPAB because apparently he understands that Scientology commits crimes against children, and you have several of them on your CPABs, which really they need to be removed. I also want to bring up the book that about Jamie Mustard that we passed out. You know, he calls it basically telling the crime scene, showing you the crime scene of his childhood, what he had to endure as a child right here in Los Angeles. And, you know, he claimed, you know, I mean, he talks about how he feels ashamed of his past and ashamed of his story. But I said to him that the shame is not his. The shame is for the city who has turned a blind eye for decades on these crimes against children and humanity. I was listening to another podcast by an Eric Rader, and I would like to submit that as evidence to go along. I don't know how to do that, but I want to submit it as evidence along with this. And he also grew up here in, in Los Angeles. And now he was not part of Sea Org. So this means that this child abuse happens when it's not just Sea Org members. At 12 years old, his job was to do the cans for the adults. He was doing the interviewing. One of his clients was talking about, confessing about animal abuse, and would sit there and give the sounds of what the animals sounded like as he was abusing them and how this sexually turned him on. This broke Eric as a child at 12, having to do that. It's still going on. These children still do auditing. They get audited and they give auditing. And it's a lot of it is very sexual in nature. It's disgusting. It's disturbing. Please help.
The next speaker, Lara.
Thanks.
Lynn?
Okay, hi. I want to echo what Aunt was just talking about Scientology. We're having to do our own investigation, as you can see, because there's not enough police officers that have the confront level, or whatever you want to call it, to be able to go in and do something about these indentured servants that they call Sea Org members. Last week, Jim, you weren't here. I put a whole pamphlet together that has all the logos and all the front groups of all the fraud, scam Scientology organizations, how they infiltrate into the city with their drug-free programs, all the author services who pay all the money that goes for the Hollywood parade, all of that. None of that should be happening. The city shouldn't be taking any money from an organization that has multiple criminal allegations with children. There's court cases currently open right now with Scientology about abuses that have been going on for 40, 50 years. Child X was a book that one of the baby children from the 80s describing in detail what was going on with the gang members in LA and all of that, where kids were just being, let go because they were told, you're a Scientology kid? Oh, okay, yeah, I'll leave it up for security Scientology to deal with. The police keep giving Scientology some sort of leeway, including with ICE. At this point, ICE would be valuable to rescue people that are indentured servants in the Sea Org that are getting their R1 visa used. They're using the R1 religious visa to get people in here from other countries because they can use it for 3 years, and then they keep them. They hold their passports, they hold all their identification and everything. That's not freedom. If ICE came and went and infiltrated Scientology's building, they could free people back to the countries where they're not being fucking enslaved here.
Kimberly, the floor. Tadiwe Abdullah. Michael Williams.
Calling the list. Michael, you want to go before me?
Yeah, they said, Michael says a long line.
It's been a couple of weeks since I've been able to be here.
Oh wait, I want to do my CPRA though while I'm here. I told him up front there that I want to do a CPRA while I'm here. Is there an Yeah, like a public record request. Yeah, and I told him up front, but I don't know who can take it for me.
So which office? Just in general, or?
For the chief, he had a meeting with the mayor, and he said that there was the clergy was at the meeting, and I just want to see if Scientology was at that meeting, and if so, who. So I did mention up there. Usually they send someone.
I would assume everybody's out here right now.
Huh?
So everybody's out here right now. So if you want to wait, they could probably get something for you.
Okay.
Because we have one for our office, but
Yeah.
you're looking for a specific one.
Yeah.
For the chief.
Yeah, because they don't have it right with the mayor and stuff and the chief. It wouldn't be. So I don't know who can. Well, I know it's kind of getting crazy in there. So, hi.
Maybe the chief's office?
I was just wondering if I could fill it out here, or I don't know, how about the OI? Who's that guy that does the OIG or C work? Oh, him. Oh, him, right?
We have everybody's out here.
Oh, I know, it's crazy.
IG's office is there, the chief's office.
Wait, he's with the who?
Chief's office.
He's with the chief? I thought he was with the OIG.
You know that guy, don't you?
Yeah, I want to talk, yeah, can I wait, like, if it's not gonna be too long, but, I don't know, that guy's a. I hear that Michael says there's a long line outside of City Hall. So I guess we're not gonna be able to speak, probably. You can get in as media. I wonder what's so big today.
I need to give them their pamphlets.
Well, we could do that. We could go in as media. Huh?
Maybe see if the fund has something, so I don't have to make you wait.
Thank you, sir. Uh-oh. Wait, Mary said, can we open up the door? I don't know. Not if it's going to be too long. He said he's going to go see if, yeah, no, the board terms are, he said he's going to check them.
Can you move your chair into this area here so you don't get hit by the door?
That's a good idea, I think.
Hey, partner, can you let her turn around and just sit there for a minute?
Thank you. Yeah, I think that's probably smart. They've been coming out fast and furious. So. Not gonna be long. Maybe I could just get his. I need his card. Can I get with? But that guy said he's going to see if they could do it here.
You want his card?
Yeah. Oh, here he's.
So this is going to get the investigation going, and
I always have it, but I always forget it.
No, they're gonna have one. They're gonna send you across the street, not one.
Who's across the street?
To do like a public record request. So it's easier just to get the email that you need.
Yeah. You think he'd give you his? I need his card again. I always forget. I probably have like.
you know Captain Zion's father was also for the city. He was here.
I think it's things like. Ugh, taking out these.
And he immediately gave order to do the system, and they get sent back to our.
It looks like we're not going to get in anyway.
Is it really, is Michael already over there?
He says it's such a huge line, but we're going to have to go in as press. But that means we can't talk then. Although never know, sometimes they let us sneak up. How do I get his card? I probably have his card, but I always forget.
I have it somewhere.
Do you?
Do you want me to interrupt him because I have really quickly, politely?
Yeah.
I was like, can I just grab your card? Your card.
Because I forget.
You lost my card?
Well, I want to. Yeah. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not 100 because I switched purses.
Okay.
But I want to get the CPRA request in that I requested up there. Would that be through you?
No, I'm not taking CPR.
They need you inside, sir.
Okay, sorry, I can't take
We'll
a
take the
CPR
card.
request for you. I can give you a card.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. And because it was for the chief, and you're with the chief now, right? Like.
So those go through legal affairs division, CPRA.
Yeah. So I was just going to ask you.
Let me look up the phone number for you.
Thanks.
Can you guys look up the CPRA number, and I'll put it on my card. Hold on.
But it's not LAPD. It's the mayor's office with the chief's meeting.
Well, if you go through our discovery unit, they'll be able to connect you.
Oh, okay. Oh, awesome. So you're always so helpful.
Okay, well then, we need to pull pick out, to do it for family.
Okay.
I will.
No, you came to me and appreciate it.
Okay, so here, let me give you your paper back. So, is everything, okay, thank you. So the complaint's been taken, they're gonna investigate it. I'll make sure that we are monitoring this case. And call me if you have any concerns. My phone number's on there. But give us some time, okay? It takes some
I
time.
realize that the time I don't have time, I'm old.
Okay. Let me talk to him and then I'll be right back.
Have a great day.
It's one of those days.
I know, because I want to do it here while I'm.
Here, come out here and talk to the guys at the desk. They'll be able to give you
Have a nice day.
I left all my cards at home. That's why I wanted to.
Yeah, 1 second.
Because I want to do it while I'm here. Thanks. Sure. I know you're shuffling me around. Jeez. I feel hassled by LAPD. No, I'm kidding. Sure. I'm being hassled. Kidding. Hi. Okay. Yeah, I just want to. I just want to. Basically, I just want to know what. No, he's. Thanks. He's going to get the number for me to actually call. That's even better. since he can't.
Just mess from outside.
Go right outside and talk to the desk officer. They'll show you where it's at.
Now, what unit is this? This is the,
So there's a California public records request, but you want a CPRA for the city?
it's, well, yeah, not the regular, it's because the chief and the mayor had a meeting with clergy. And I want to know if there's any Scientologists there and which Scientologists were there, if they were there. So I could file a complaint against having them there. So I don't believe that criminals should be, or alleged criminals should be.
Sneaky little way.
Yeah, so I want to file a I will be filing a formal complaint if they were there. Because it's like having Epstein, might as well have Epstein or was it P. Diddy, Sean Puffy Combs at your mayor's meeting. Same, in my opinion, same difference. Hi. Yeah, I mean, right? It's like these are people that harm children, so, or they represent an organization. If they don't harm children themselves, they represent an organization that does harm children, and they have no place with the mayor and police chief meeting. Because they are, in my opinion, they're worse than a cult. Like, I think calling them a cult is too nice.
It's too nice, yeah.
I would say mafia, cartel, cabal.
Yeah, that's why I started.
Yeah, criminal enterprise. That's, yeah. Anyone that's committing continuous crimes against children.
And everybody.
And adults, I know. And adults, seniors, all of it.
Controlling passports.
We don't do enough to protect our vulnerable.
Hey, well, we're excited for City Hall.
Me too. If they, well, we might not be able to talk, but it's okay. We can pass out your thing.
He comes in with
Hi.
ready.
Are you're not Jamie, right? Or, you're in the way. I'm sorry. I'm always in the way. I've been shuffled around. It's blame him. He sent me here.
You get shuffled around.
I know.
Okay, you got his card.
Can I call you and
Yeah.
make sure I give you the right number?
Okay,
So,
yeah.
Here's my card again. I know down here that you have a question about CPR procedures.
Well, I know how, I mean, I do a lot of CPRAs, but I don't know how to do, through like next request. They don't do the mayor, they don't do the chief. I just want to know. And right now you're backed up to like April, huh?
I'll see if I can find out.
I just want to know which Scientologists are there and the name of Scientologists. That's all I want to know. Oh, puppy Dusty! This is my love.
Do you want to, what's the best
Yeah,
way
hold
for
on.
me to get that?
Okay, thank you. That's all I want to know.
Thank you.
And then you can take my complaint if they were there. Because
Okay, are we
criminals
gonna
should not be allowed
try
there.
to go or not?
Yeah. Why not? I want to
don't
attend.
wanna leave action out, but I also want to make sure that I'm not being, like a shrimp guy and cutting people's tray.
Oh, I know. Well, we're not doing that. Yeah, why they bring him up first? Like, I didn't get that. I mean, it's like one thing to, but.
I mean, look, it's
just
it's
the way
fucking
that they
plain
do
as
it.
day.
It's anger, and it's just
I mean, they just hate the people who hate them, which is a natural human.
Which is human, yeah. I mean, I'm not fond of like people that hate
But, I
me.
mean, it's great. Like, it's crazy to watch someone actively talk over a speaker during their public comment.
Yeah, I mean, that was so rude. I mean, I can't even have
And then
sympathy.
get brought up and then not even get a fucking warning.
I'm glad well, they left because I was also talking
Hey,
about.
whose dick did you suck, dude?
All right, shall we go try? Or is this more interesting?
Where did Ash go?
Are you guys? Do y'all go to the city charter? Reform?
Yeah, we
The
do.
city charter?
I mean, we
I've
do.
been done to a couple. Oh, when is it today? When and where?
We do
They're
normally
doing it
every
Tuesday,
weekend.
Thursday now, I think.
Oh,
It's
okay.
probably,
We have an appointment though.
Yeah.
What? Do you know what time it's at?
Oh, there's you.
I assume it's at 4. Because that's when the
Okay.
other ones were, but I don't really know.
Hi,
I'm sure
sorry,
it's
I just
posted
saw you.
somewhere.
Maybe tomorrow. You said it's Tuesday and
They
Wednesday?
said that the
Tuesday,
city
Thursday.
hall is wrapped.
Tuesday, Thursday?
There's a line
Okay.
like wrapped around the corner.
Well, I'm like, let's go anyway. Let's do press credentials. We'll do press credentials. See you later.
City hall.
Yeah, there's a long line, they said, but so we might not. But I can do my.
If not, she can go in.
I can go in as press, but I
wanna
just
make
can't do
sure
public
that they get
comment if
all
I do
these
that.
booklets.
But we can
I
pass
like
that.
writing their name on the top so they know it's like handwritten.
I'll help
like,
you.
Oh, somebody wrote this for them.
I'll help you with the names.
Okay.
All right.
But yeah.
We'll get in. All right. See you later. We'll get in as media, if nothing else. Dun, da, da, da. Thank you. Wait.
I don't like
Wait, can you hold this for a second? I need to.
my safety.
Can you just hold up for a second?
Yes.
I need to like put this in here. What is my? And I forgot that I have this to like.
To whack people.
Yes, and to.
With your baton.
Well.
Here, do you want me to do it for you?
Yeah, like
Here,
I
you
want to
hold
put this.
these.
Okay. I want to put this like on
As
here.
in-
I couldn't like up and down like that this way, but I want to put.
Okay, you want it like this?
Yeah,
Okay,
for now because I'm already.
I
It's hard to set it up, like reset it.
You go like
No,
this.
you put-
I think you have
no,
to do this first.
No, you don't. No, it's just up there. You just have to pull it up. It's just that it's new.
But
It's yeah.
isn't it? Oh, so then
No.
you just go like that.
Yeah.
Okay, good. And then you.
Hey,
go
Michael, is it really bad over there? And then I would just.
that, like that, right?
Yeah.
And you go like that.
Yeah. Yep. She got. Oh, thank you. It's gonna.
You got plans for one of the committees in the afternoon?
Tomorrow, not today.
Tomorrow, because today we have a appointment.
In
I
other
love that.
places.
I love that we have an appointment.
Yes, we have an appointment. So I don't because
But we
what's
were
his name?
Try to go in the thing, but you just told us that there's like a line all the way. It's a lot.
What's it for? Do we know?
I don't know.
Michael, tell us.
I know, Michael. You didn't get the scoop.
Peace.
I love it.
Okay, look at the
I'm all
live
about
stream and
peace.
see what everybody's complaining about.
Yeah, I will go up as press. I'm gonna go in as press. You can go in as press. You're press. You stream it. So let's go in as press. I'm gonna go in as press. I know. It's like
So entitled.
I know. It's
Shut
like
up.
why you?
Fuck you, shut up.
I feel like saying something, but he's an old man, and then that would be like
It's just still so.
rude. I'm like, we're going back over there, Michael.
Okay.
Good luck with getting in.
All right, I'm gonna try. You'll see if we do. Oh wait, we have to go around back. They don't even have it open.
Can I borrow your bag just for a little?
Heck yeah.
To put this shit in.
Borrow it all you want.
Borrow it. May I
Borrow.
borrow it?
Let's
So
go
we-
sign Ash up to go yell at them. Like, how dare you let Jennifer? Even Good was like, when Good was like, streets was.
Is if you get that CPRA request
Yeah.
about that meeting, and if we find out anybody was in there that signed to, boom, then we have.
I'm gonna file a complaint.
Wait, where are we going?
To City Hall, but it's not open that side. There's.
Oh, you're making us go the long way.
I have no
This is our
choice.
workout.
No, they're
Get
making
that
us.
Booty in control.
They're making
Get
us do
that
it.
Booty in control. Get that booty in control.
Can you see, where's the second?
Where's the what?
Second Street. This is Second.
Ah, okay, and how do I get to Hill?
To where?
Hill is
this
there.
City
Yeah.
Center Metro.
Yeah, right there. So you
Oh,
just
it's
turn
yeah,
right.
right here. It's right. Yeah.
Right in Metro Center, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Civic Center.
Yeah, you just walk right here. Yeah. You take a right.
See, we're kind even with the ping pongs. It's right there. It's right past the parking lot.
Yeah, this right here is Second. So you just walk up Second.
It's right past the parking lot. You see the public parking?
Yeah, just right down here.
It's right past the parking lot. It's right past your parking lot.
I saw that.
I know.
Yeah, right there. See it? It says Metro. It's right there.
Man, they didn't give me enough room.
Yeah, just take the sidewalk all the way down, and then two lights across the street. You'll see on the corner. Right there on
Yeah, right past. It's right adjacent to the parking lot.
Got it. Where are you going?
City Hall.
Want to go help them?
Should we?
Stop.
Well, maybe we can educate them. I'm not being rude. He's like, He was rude, but you know what? It's okay because he's elderly, you know.
You kill evil with love.
Exactly, I agree. That's why I said I'm willing to go help him. But I think he got it.
Come on, Auden. We got other meetings to attend.
I know. It's at the end of the day, though. He's probably somebody's Ukrainian grandpa.
Auden,
I'm
we
not.
got people to shake hands with.
That's true. Oh, let's go to the mayor. You know what? Let's do a CPRA at the mayor's office.
I bet you, I mean, you might as well try to get it at all angles.
I am going to try all angles, but I'm hoping he'll just find it.
And I need to get my chamomile, lemon ginger,
There you go.
coffee, honey tea.
There you go.
Peace, love, and rock and roll.
Peace, love, and rock and roll. I can't sing, but I still like to do it then. I know, I love it.
11 yesterday.
Like I really like. I'm not even saying this because you're my friend. I really love your music. Like it's genuine. I'm a genuine fan. Like wait, it's like this is really good. You know, I've always liked your music, but like every song that comes out, it's like it gets gooder and gooder.
Gooder and gooder.
It's good stuff. I love it. And I love that you're pouring yourself into your music and your art, and Jamie into writing his book, and you're going to write your book.
Someday.
Yeah, we need all these books. These books are helpful, man. So I want all the victims, survivors, to freaking write their books. We're going to need to get a few more books, though, because we have a new commissioner on the police commissioner, and we have the new fire chief. And we never did the fire commission. But no, we did do the chief, though, right? No, never mind. We did do the
What,
chief.
the Child X?
Yeah, but we didn't do the fire commission.
We did.
Did we?
Yeah, we gave 2 books.
Okay, but we didn't do, okay. But we have the new commissioner.
Did you go?
Hey, I did.
How was it?
Spicy as always.
Yelling and screaming?
Yeah, a little bit. And getting kicked out, like a lot of people getting kicked out, and you missed all the fun. I know. It's like you have to come back. When I start, I notice, guys, I'm sorry if I can't read the chat right now. It's too sunny. But I don't know about you, if you know, when I notice every time, like, Teresa looks at me in the eye. She makes eye contact through my whole entire thing, except when I start talking about the children being abused. Then she looks away. It's like she can't even look me in the face with it because they know, man. They know it's
so bad.
It's bad, and she can't even she breaks eye contact at that point whenever I'm talking about the children, you know. And it's like you just need to get the guts up and demand the LAPD do so. And I want to find out. I am going to file a formal complaint against LAPD if they freaking let these if they let. And we need to stop. Like they, in my opinion, I'm sorry. I mean, they commit. It's not even my opinion. They are convicted of the biggest, break-in of the U.S. government infiltration in the history of this country, and so I have, so they are beyond a cult.
Yeah, they're a gang.
They're a gang. They're a criminal enterprise, and
criminal enterprise.
And you know what? I don't know if I said this at the meeting. I meant to say it. I don't know. Sometimes you start talking, you don't know what you're saying. But if they're not reading that book about Jamie's book and saying, "Oh, this seems to be too wild. This can't be true," I want to say this: Scientology is the most litigious group on planet Earth. If there was an ounce, one word that was not true, he would have been sued already. They would be suing him left and right. They're not suing him because they know it's true and they don't want that headache, And so that's how you know. That is how you know.
Oh, this is okay. Oh, no.
The person you have dialed is not able to receive calls.
excuse me, I need to, I'm going inside to, sorry. Oh, sorry. You guys go to the mayor's office, I'll go in as press. Well, I guess we could all go to the mayor's office and then the press. She's scary. I ain't scared of her. Teresa.
Ashley, you're coming with us. We're gonna go to the mayor's office.
We're going somewhere else first. Yes. And because they sent us over there, I will get proof. You can watch me. You can see. And yes.
You have the little bookie thing?
No, and then I will be as media going to city council as media. I know I can't I know I can't speak if they allow me.
Going to the mayor's office.
First, yes, we're going to the mayor's office.
Mayor's office.
Yes, we are. You can watch me out at LA. You can see. Yeah, I need that. Well, that's, you know why? That is my, well, that, and it's my reminder, it's a reminder for me that how many of the children in Scientology did not have a child. Did you get to carry a Hello Kitty purse? No. So I carry it for the child that couldn't. Yeah. I don't know, I don't think she's scary. I don't know, like, she's always like, hello, can you let me in? I think she wants to be scary. Beat me in. Oh, thank you. And I guess coming up against like freaking. Yeah. Thank you.
No, I'm doing it.
Okay. Yeah. I got. Over here. Here. Oops, sorry. Because see, this is for my homage.
Which one?
3. My homage.
We need to get yummy tea though. I need to get
First?
tea on too, yeah. I've been
Okay,
craving it
okay.
all morning.
We can do that.
Don't you need a yummy little tea?
No, I saw my coffee, but look, they keep us the one.
I know. And her.
But shouldn't we try to?
We're getting the tea first.
Okay. I hope we didn't miss public. Yes, we did. They gave us the right ones. You're going to the mayor's office. Oh, but I have to keep my word and give.
We are going to the mayor's office.
Yeah. While you do this, should I go up there and see if we can still get into public comment? Oh wait, I'm gonna be out here because of the music. Kills my.
Do you want anything?
No thanks.
No, you want something?
No, I'm good. We have.
Yummy little thing?
No, we're gonna have something yummy.
We're gonna. No.
I got my coffee. Thanks. But who's tenacity?
You think so?
I want to try to get a meeting with Teresa. I asked to Django. He said he's going to ask her. I don't think she's going to do it only because then I'll be asking her straight out to her face. You don't want to deal with that. Oh yeah, that guy. I mean, I love his tenacity too. I feel bad for him. Like I don't know the whole story. Basically, he went on medical leave and then they just removed him. It's like they could have found an assignment for him. What do you think Dust Duty is? You know, it's all the. You know, cops that when you see a cop on desk duty, for the most part, a lot of times they're going to be people on medical leave, or if they're on a desk duty because of an incident or something. So a lot of times you find us, they could have found something for them.
Do you feel like you need to go down? Do you need to go down or no?
What do you mean?
Do you need? I feel like you need to sign us up or something or not?
You want me to go sign us up?
I don't know.
But I want to. But I don't want to
feel
lie.
like- yeah,
I want to
that's
go
what
to
I'm
the
saying. So we're
mayor's.
going
Let me
mayor.
go be signing us up.
And then we'll come. Yeah, just sign us up, and then we'll go to mayor's office.
Yes.
So we'll meet you at the mayor's office or on 3 or here.
Three. Let me go.
Okay, I'll meet you.
Or I'll just be honest and say I snuck in because and I thank Phil Tabby, man. I know Phil Tabby. I've met him a few times through the CPAB stuff. I did not know they let him go because he does believe in transparency and accountability, but he's still, pro-police. So he's like that little bit of that balance. Whoop. Sorry. But I love that he's seeing the crimes of Scientology and he's mentioning it. Oop. So I appreciate that. Hey, Jojo. Everyone today. I have to go to the mayor's first, but oh well. I'll tell them I snuck in because they gave me the right. I'll be honest. The council, I looked at your thing. You lied. You didn't go to the mayor. I'm going to the mayor. I want to see where we stand here, though. Oops, hi. Did I do it? Yeah, I think so. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Throughout the city. Turn and improve upon the future budget by addressing issues at their core. Thank you.
Public comment. Good morning. My name is Ana Maria Gonzalez. I live, work, and go to school in District 10. Today, I'm here to ask for your support for the TGI Wellness Equity Initiative. For the past 4 years, I had the opportunity to work at the Trans-Latina Coalition. That is something that not all of my trans sisters can say.
I'm live.
I've been able to have a dignified job, to serve my community, and to grow as a leader. But the reality is that many of the TGI people in District 10 and across our city are still facing persistent unemployment, housing instability, limited access to healthcare, and economic exclusion. We need more support, we need more resources, and we need real sustained investment. Invest in TGI people.
Okay, I'm going to keep my word. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right, I'm going to keep my word. I'm going to go to the mayor's office first. If anyone is watching Smoke and Scan, hopefully, if they call me or Laura, but the line is so long, I don't see us getting called. Who knows? Maybe that randomizer will work in our way time. But I'm going to keep my word and go to here first. Oh.
Children for children.
Sorry. Hi. I just want to put in a CPRA request because at the police commission meeting, the chief was talking about how the mayor and the police chief had they meet with different local clergy, and I just want to know did Scientology have a representative at that meeting? If so, what was the person? It was, I think, yesterday or something. I believe it was yesterday that the chief said had with the mayor and different clergy regarding ICE. Yeah, I want to find out if Scientology had a seat at that meeting, and if so, which representative. I signed this up.
Cinnamon roll.
Ooh. What'd you get?
Croissant. So what happened to you in the
I'm just putting in the request. I mean, with us, I mean, it's a huge line, so I don't know.
There's a huge line.
Inside, yeah.
God proper.
Nope. Not that I can tell.
I'm looking for Deputy Mayor Dilpreet Sidhu. Dilpreet, yeah. Yes, I'm in Indian Counsel General.
They need my email. So
I think you're gonna submit the request for the email.
This is who I reach out to? Okay. But see, with this stuff, does it get, do they actually take it seriously? Okay. All right, I'll try it. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
See. All right, well, I better do it to Vashid Khorsand. Vahid Khorsand. There's no Scientology here. I wonder if they called us. Nope, no aliens here.
Were you able to sign this up?
Huh?
Sign this up?
I did. But did they call us? We need to find out if they called us. I'm going to go up and assume they did. Let them prove otherwise.
Oh my God.
What was it?
You go to the rest of it. It sounded like
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
This is a growing problem today for the vaccinated and non-vaccinated alike, and disproportionately affects the trans community. The general public and healthcare workers choose to ignore the prevalence of airborne transmission and the horrors of long COVID to their own detriment. This symbolic gesture by the city is a great first step in acknowledging this crisis, and LA will be joining many other cities across the globe that will have their long COVID. Pandemic isn't over, long COVID kills. Thank you for recognizing this day. It means so much to the millions who are suffering silently.
Did they call my name yet? I feel like they have.
I'll have to go check.
Can you? And Laura FM too?
Hola, buen día.
Good, wait till this, she's gonna need to clear out, so make sure to give her enough room.
Soy Julieta García.
You know how tough I am.
Trabajo en Pizza Hut aquí en Los
Be
Ángeles.
back for a minute before you.
García, and I work at Pizza Hut. Right
Haré
here in
pizza.
Los Ángeles. El día de hoy estamos mis compañeros y yo acá frente a ustedes pidiéndoles de favor. And I am here with my friends and coworkers. They're here standing in front of me, and we're here to ask you a favor. Que apoyen la ordenanza de trabajo justo en la industria de comida rápida. We're here to ask for you to support the fast food ordinance. Ya que se está suscitando un caso alarmante dentro de la misma. Now that it's becoming alarming. En el cual nos pone en riesgo a nosotros los trabajadores de la industria de comida rápida. Now that we are at risk as workers of the fast food industry. Es de su conocimiento que los dueños de franquicia están mintiendo, diciendo que el pastor que apoya los derechos civiles. The franchise owners are now lying, saying that a pastor that is supportive of civil rights está a favor de la industria cuando eso es totalmente mentira y él está aquí el día de hoy para desmentir eso. That he is in favor of the industry, but that's a complete liar. He is here today. Esta gente de la industria de comida rápida no tienen límites. These companies know no limits. Y son capaces de cualquier cosa. Necesitamos de su apoyo, por favor. And they are pretty capable
Perfect. What would you like to speak to? General public comment, please. Okay, go ahead. Good morning, council members. My name is Sebastian Brock. I use he, him pronouns, and I live in District 8. I'm here today finding myself disgusted by the lack of leadership, responsibility, accountability, and inclusion efforts from this council. There are people in wood-block shelters in District 8. There is gang violence in District 8. ICE is still terrorizing our immigrant communities. Eric Swalwell, a Democrat up for re-election in the midterms, was named in the Epstein files as an active pedophile, yet somehow Rob Bonta is investigating him for those actions. Make that make sense. The TPIC community continues to face hate crimes, sex crimes, discrimination, gender inequality, and there is no change to be
I would just say, just go for it. They can find something.
change and accountability. I am urging you to fund the TGI Wellness Equity Initiative, placing $4 million towards TGI-led organizations in an effort to continue making California safe and inclusive of the LGBTQIA and TGIQ communities in an effort to promote gender equality, support for our TGI community, and responsible solutions to these issues. Thank you.
Good morning. What would you like to speak to? Good morning. I don't want to speak to anything.
I asked them, he says check in.
The general public comment. Okay. You know who I am, and you know that I would have never supported owners over labor. I would have believed. I am the Pastor James Thomas that they're referring to, whose name was signed to this fraudulent letter. If you would recall, I was here in council chambers when those people showed up. They acted more like thugs than owners. If you recall, I even talked to a police officer about having shoved a woman into the door. These were the people that were in the back room and spoke with you all. And so what I'm saying is that whatever my name was attached to, it will always be in solidarity with the people. And Mr. City Attorney, I know you know that. So I'm coming to make the record clear. Remove the letter that is attached to my name that is considered a public document because I did not sign that letter. I do not support owners. I support labor.
of District 10.
And what was, actually, hold on, I think you're gonna read a few names, and then after you could just let us know what you'd like to speak to.
Yes. Ana Gonzalez, Claudia Oliveira, Johanna Wallace, Tina Salcedo.
Good morning, what would you like to speak to?
Hello, this is Reza Islam on behalf of District 10. On behalf of Counsel Administration, I'm here, and we are here for our existence. Our existence cannot be erased. We are here for our rights. Please help us. This is a moment that we are harassed every day, every second. If you look at the Christian community, or every ground we have been harassed and bullied, all we want is peace. We want to exist here in this world, and that's our crime here. We want support. We want more programs in our community so that our community sisters and brothers don't go outside and the victims get bullied every day. We want support. On behalf of the community here, I ask for support. And our existence matters. We are here to stay. We cannot be erased. Thank you, Namyo Radio, Namyo Radio, Namyo Radio.
Good morning, my name is Sean, and I'm Speaker General Public Comment. Okay, excuse me, 1 minute, go ahead. Thank you, and I would request for all council members to look up through their phones and pay attention to the amount of the ECC for the rest of the people that have spoken today. So, for 3 years, our community has waited for the city of Los Angeles to improve beyond modest gestures and take real action to support the well-being of transgender, gender expansive, and intersex individuals. The TGI Long-Term Equity Initiative is a long overdue step towards meaningful investment to equity, safety, and the dignity of some of our city's most marginalized community members. Historically, TGI-serving community-based organizations have carried the responsibility of providing life-saving services, often with little or no institutional support. The initiative offers a concrete way for the city to Los Angeles to allocate tangible resources for our community during a time where we're facing unprecedented economic and social barriers. Please, I beg you, join us in demanding that our city leaders invest in the lives of TGI people here and all across Los Angeles County. Thank you.
Before the next speaker begins, I'd like to call up Angel Jimenez, Nicholas Rodello, Harriet Elliott, and Reza Islam.
Good morning. What would you like to speak to?
General comment.
Yes, you have 1 minute, go ahead.
Hello, Council. My name is Tim Sodi, and I'm a junior at John High School. I'd like to shout out John Lee and his Lee 12 leadership program for giving the opportunity today to speak to you guys. Los Angeles is full of talented, passionate, and creative young people. The idea is about public safety, community, mental health, and many more. But too often, we see the recipients of policy instead of contributors to it. If we want a stronger city, we need to create more opportunities for you to actively participate in shaping it. This means expanding youth advisory councils, creating more city-sponsored leadership and internship programs, funding community spaces where young people can gather and collaborate, and build mentorship networks that connect students with civic leaders. It means giving the underprivileged youth not just support, but a platform to express their ideas. When young people are given real opportunities to speak, lead, and serve, they rise to the occasion. Investing in youth involvement is not just about empowering the next generation, it's about empowering Los Angeles right now. Thank you.
What would you like to speak to?
Good morning, council members.
Go ahead, you have 1 minute. We start from the top, please.
Hi, my name is Joanna Wallace, and I work in District 10. I'm interested in support the CTI community wellness and equality initiatives. A $4 million investment over 2 years in transgender, gender expensive, and intersex community based in organizations. The Trans-Latina Coalition alongside the community members have regularly asked the Los Angeles City to make a meaningful investment into the lives of the transgender, gender expensive, and intersex people. Throughout the city, we can take it federal funding to certain programs that DEI initiatives. We look forward to local governments and officials to support these already unfunded services and programs. The CGI community is alone
Good morning. What would you like to speak to? General public comment. Okay, so you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
My name is Nicholas Ravello. I've lived for the past 4 years with long COVID. I got told that mayor, I told it not to worry about it. I still caught it, got sick, and I live with long-term health issues. I'm here with many friends, we closed all week today. Speak on the consent for resolution to council passage recognizing International Social Awareness Day. While we're very, very happy that this is happening, I can only say that we need so much more. So much more needs to happen. I need new people every single day in my work, in my friend groups, parties, whatever it may be. People who tell me, oh, I got a COVID infection and then now I have hot, or I can't sleep properly, or I have migraine. There are so many issues that are being caused by this disease that is still happening. Maybe not as much as it was before, but we were still getting on COVID. And for that, thank you for recognizing International Social Awareness Day. Thank you, Councilmember, for the work.
Before the next speaker begins, I'd like to call up Sarah Johnson, KPC Tower, Bambi Salcedo, and Laura Cornejo.
Good morning. What would you like to speak to?
General public comment.
Okay, so you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
My name is Angel. My pronouns are they, he. I work in CD10 and I live in CD14. I'm here to speak on the TGIW initiative. In these times of having social scrutiny, TGI-led organizations are the support networks that hold TGI people when they are facing multiple hardships imposed from various directions, including federal governments. When TGI people struggle with housing, employment, and basic safety, it is our TGI community organizations that keep us safe. When TGI people of color experience criminalization and violence in their own cities, state-sanctioned violence, it is our organizations that are there. When public avenues providing social resources are either not accessible due to lack of cultural competency or are vulnerable to reduction or termination, it is our TGI community that keeps one another safe. Thank TGI.
Before the next speaker begins, I'll call up Dehaney Morales, Candida Mason, El Cybert, Andrew Gillespie, and Renee Ocampo.
Good morning. What would you like to speak to?
Public comment.
So you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Coming on November 7 of Ron Johnson, Senador de Wisconsin y autor de transhumana genocidio.
Page 97 of Ron Johnson's book, the Wisconsin mayor of transhuman genocide.
El mundo entero estará violado por el sistema hacia el peor modo.
The entire world is violated by this beast-like process in the worst way.
Página 120.
Page 120.
Carros nuevos con LED están armados.
Each new LED is armed.
Con diodes microondas incrustados en los sistemas de luz.
With encrusted microwaves in their lighting system.
Esas armas se dirigen con exactitud a toda velocidad.
These weapons are able to be used with high precision.
El software fabricado en la fábrica permite coches nuevos pegarse a blanco targets.
The software framework is configured to be able to use cars as targets.
Tan pronto como estén cerca.
As soon as they're close enough.
El blanco target se impresiona que todo el mundo le está siguiendo.
This target gives us the impression that the entire world is following us.
Great job. She's so cute. I love Laser Lady.
Good morning. What would you like to speak to?
Sí, buenos días. Comentario público. Good morning, public comment.
Okay, so you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Sí, todavía. Mi nombre es Candida Martín, trabajo en el McDonald's. My name is Candida Martín, I work at McDonald's. Y estoy aquí porque nos urge la aprobación de la ordenanza.
And I'm here because we need this ordinance to be passed.
De trabajo justos de comida rápida.
This is the Fair Fast Food Workers Ordinance.
Estamos en un momento crítico. Nunca olvidaré cuando las redadas de ICE llegaron a solo cuadras de mi tienda.
And we're in critical times. I'll never forget when there was an ice raid that was happening just a few blocks away from my store.
Mis compañeros y clientes lloraban de terror.
And my friends and my customers, we cried out of fear.
Gracias a que yo conocía mis derechos, pude mantener la calma y ayudar a los demás.
And thanks to me knowing my own rights, I was able to stay calm and to protect everyone.
Hoy este miedo persiste en muchos compañeros.
Nowadays, that fear still lingers in many of our friends.
Faltan a su trabajo por temor a ser separados de sus familias.
And these are the same people who are missing work just out of fear of being ripped away from their families.
Mientras que cumplen su jornada de trabajo.
Just by going and completing their work shift.
No es justo vivir así, sin el apoyo de nuestras empresas.
It's not right for us to live this way and have no support from our businesses.
Por eso exigimos capacitaciones sobre nuestros derechos fuera de las tiendas.
And that's why we are demanding know your rights hiking outside of the store.
Para que podamos aprender a defendernos sin intimidación.
And that's where we can learn to advocate and defend our rights without being intimidated by them.
Por favor, apoyen esta ordenanza. Gracias.
Please support this ordinance.
Before the next speaker begins, I'd like to call on Claire Saunders, Georgina Serrano, Anisha, Emily Wheeler, and Jaime Lee Boleno.
I don't know if we're gonna get on it today, guys.
Good morning. What would you like to speak to?
Hi, good morning, public comment.
Okay, so you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
A lot of people today.
My name is Winter, and I live in District 14. I work at Taco Bell. I'm here to ask for you to post the report on the Fair Worker Program.
En comida rápida, porque los trabajadores como yo estamos cansados de ser abusados.
As fast food workers like myself, we are tired of being abused.
Durante más de un año, los jefes ignoraron nuestras quejas sobre las goteras del techo cuando llovía.
For over a year, our bosses have been ignoring our complaints about leaks that have been happening during the rains.
Sentíamos que no iba a hacer nada hasta que el techo cayera encima de nosotros.
And we felt that they weren't going to do anything about it until the roof actually fell on top of us.
Pero después de que salimos a la calle y presentamos quejas a Calocha,
But after
Are you gonna pass them out too?
complaining with
If they don't call us, you're
Calocha,
still gonna pass them out?
las cosas empezaron a cambiar.
things started to
No.
Hoy cuando les digo a los jefes que hay gotera,
Yeah.
And nowadays, when I tell my bosses that there's a leak,
se mueven para arreglarlo y estén ignorando.
they take action to fix it instead of ignoring it.
Conociendo nuestros derechos, advierten a los jefes
And also, if you lift the microphone up just a little bit.
It'd be fun. I would
General public
I'll pay half because I brought her with me and I need her. She's my stability. And she's...
I wish I could. Sorry, guys. Oh, hey, Rika. Rika's here. Come on, guys. I think I heard my name. Yeah.
Good morning. What would you like to speak? General, just 1 minute. Go ahead. Councilmember Verano, I would like to address you. My name is Eric. I'm a photographer who's been documenting your latest response to ICQ.
This is for City Council.
Told some friends of mine next year and talk to you if anything happens at the Veterans Detention Center at your district. So here I am. On February 13th, you praised the student walkout and said you were glad that another was happening that day.
Oh, that was my birthday, the walkout. I didn't realize that.
The state station I addressed you about several times. I saw dressed like a Boo boy at the first student walkout. This time he was sent out to scare the students away with an M4 and berries. Last week you previewed an event entitled The Power of Action, Silence Today and Justice Tomorrow. You said we're standing together not just with words but with courage. I don't think courage should just back up words. I would like courage to lead to action. I'm very frustrated, and I think a lot of people are afraid, as am I, that these things keep happening and we keep talking about them instead of doing something. So please help. Good morning. What would you like to speak to?
Item 31, Antina. Good morning.
Item 31 is our public comment.
Thanks, Pops.
You can speak to Attorney General.
I agree. I like all the different.
Okay. So, my name is Georgina, I'm a community organizer. The initiative is helping the prevention comment. I received tons of calls from all the city.
Thank you.
People really afraid
Thank you, sir.
to lose the house.
All right.
I'm really frustrated with no help for helping with rent, especially with the ICE activity. They really terrified and to losing the roof. So this initiative is providing the money to provide the services to thousands of people. So we need to work together. We invited all of you to sign the contract between.
Tom, do one more. Yes.
You have the money in your hand, and we need to do the work for the community. So we need to continue working together. All these people
You got
in
me
the
asked for
room
you.
need a roof on their head. So thank you for voting yes.
Good morning. What would you like to speak to?
Good morning, my name is Sheila Arena, and I'm just going to make a public comment.
Okay, so 1 minute. Go ahead.
Well, the first thing I'd like to say is that being an LGBT person is not a choice. It is our rights in this work. The second thing I want to say is that everyone came up here today and they yelled at you, they told you what they wanted, they chanted, they gave you that kind of energy. But now I'm just going to give you some comment energy. And I just want to explain to you a day in the Trans Ethnic Coalition. So when I walked into that building, I was greeted by 100 people with smiles on their faces, and they're ready for a new day. I walk in and I also see people in the front who are smiling at me and they're asking me how I am. I go back into the office because I am an employee there. I did and they helped me. I started off as someone who had nothing and they helped me. I came from Mexico and they helped me. Just because I'm white don't let that fool you. I am a proud Puerto Rican woman. I am a Latina. So when I went into that building, I go in and I see someone who instantly wants to show me the care. And also another time is out, but just give them their money. Give them the
Thank you.
Hello.
I assume all items of general public comment?
You assume correctly, sir.
And I know you came a little late, so the items, and it's a long meeting, so the items that are open for public comment on the agenda are items 1 through 4, 6 through 20, 23 and 24, and 36 through 49. So you have 3 minutes for those items and 1 minute for agenda. Go ahead.
Okay. Yes, I'm going to start off with number 40. And I want to I'm concerned, well, Mr. Lee still owes me an apology. Ms. Gerardo also on this does not, because she's always very sweet and kind, so I'm very supportive of what she's put, for her. But I want her to be warned, I want you all to be warned, because you're asking about different community programs. I want to make sure now, Ms. Laura Pham is going to be handing out, for part of my public record, all the different front groups of Scientology, okay, that, yes, it is on topic. The community, stop, like, seriously. Okay, because these are community groups that will be trying to get money for all this stuff within your community. And including like Narcanon, okay, which, how they dealing with drug addiction and removal, they put you on a lot of vitamins and stick you in a sauna for hours a day for weeks on end. That's how they do drug withdrawal. And then you have to go into session and figure out what you did to bring it on yourself. If that's what you want for, for anyone to go through, then you know what, that you're on your own. That was number 40, okay, community. Exhausted my minute. Okay, my next one is the Ramadan lights, and I want to say happy Ramadan to all who celebrate, and I appreciate that we are multicultural in this city. But when it comes to different things like the lights and just different things that you guys put out, why can't we try to get, because you guys are so broke, and we want to give these fine people, fair wages and all that stuff, right? But where's the money coming from? It's coming from the taxpayer. So why don't you try to do something like get organizations to help contribute to different things that are decorative or, just different things that they can help out. Like, I don't know, some entity can pay for the lights. You can have them sponsor a light per day because you do this daily. And that's another thing you can do. For when it comes to youth development, okay, I'm very all for youth development, but again, I want to warn you about the different youth Scientology programs within the community, okay? Like their drug-free world, okay? They make kids sign a promise and sign up to sign promises that they'll never do drugs, but all that is for them to get their parents all their information to recruit. It's just recruiting tactics. They don't do anything because they don't really care. Number 41, yes, Youth Development Department. That's what I'm talking about. Right, I'm talking about youth, okay, your development. Okay, well, I thought that's all connected, so, okay, we'll just switch it to public comment. Okay, I'm here, guess why I'm talking about today, right? We're going to talk about Scientology and the fact that we passed out a book to you, okay, a while ago from Jamie Mustard and his story of the crimes against him as a child here in Los Angeles. And Ms. Rahman, if you're going to be running for mayor, I hope you will look into the different crimes of different people. There's so many people who have come forward and discussing the crimes of Scientology, crimes against children. You know what Jamie Mustard said yesterday? That he feels like he was erased as a human being, as a child. His mind was erased because that's what they do. And Laura feels the same way. Many people have come forward within the city. When is it going to stop? Like, when are they, why are they on your boards? Why are you taking money from them? And I want to give a shout out to Smoke and Scan because I appreciate that they listen over there. I even have people calling in, coming into different meetings, agreeing. Why are you allowing this? It's horrific human trafficking and abuse. Make it stop. Thank you.
That is all the time for public comment.
Thank you. Okay, guys. I would never interrupt you, okay? You shouldn't interrupt people either. That's very rude. You can give me a snark. Go ahead, snark. All you want. It's rude. No, to throw people off. I didn't throw any of you off. I respected every last one of you.
Trans rights.
Yes, I do.
It's manners.
And I would never do that to any of you, ever.
why do you feel like entitled to my women to yell at us in public?
Because you sat there and took away part of my comment. You took away a good 15 seconds of my comment. That's why. It has nothing to do with, you don't even know who I am. Okay, yeah. I'll call you out publicly. Okay, that's the one. That's who did it. Okay, there you go. Have courtesy. I would never do that to you or anyone speaking up there, ever. I hope you get what you're coming for. Yeah, thank you.
But if you start this meeting again, I'll give you something for a rule, because those rules have no law.
Yeah, you can kick me out. Should have interrupted him. Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
So that was all for public comment?
Yeah, sadly, but we can give anything.
Excellent statements and everything.
Thank you. You too.
Oh, you're nice. There's a guy named Khalid El-San. He was maybe from Sudan. He doesn't have an accent. He got into the CIA and had to withdraw his application because CIA, he said many of the employees in the CIA are in Scientology. That's the connection.
I believe it.
Yeah,
I believe it. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
To reconsider the ordinances that were previously approved.
Oh, I love that's Laser Lady. She's so cute. It's like, oh, there's the president. How come he wasn't there?
35.
Seeing no members on the queue, let's open the roll.
Yeah, why isn't he up there?
I don't know. It's like,
12 ayes.
Mr. President.
Next, Ms. Rodriguez.
Actually, call on Ms. Rodriguez. Thank you. You just tell me what I have.
Well, at least one of us got in.
Yeah.
And we got your things in. So we're good. I know.
Okay, and is there a second to Ms. Rodriguez? Mr. Bloomfield? And also.
I absolutely love Laser Lady. We all do. She's like a treasure.
She's like, and they have Scientologists infiltrated.
Yeah, she does. Like, I believe it.
And thank you. And is there a second to the receiving class? Ms. Madonna? Okay. And at this point, Mr. President, council may now vote on items 1 through 4, 8 through 10.
How long does it take you to get?
12
Okay, guys. No, they're going to keep going, but we can leave.
So that we can
Get there in time. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to take off. I'm going to.
Yes, and that was called special by Ms. Rodriguez for a separate vote.
Does anyone wish to speak to this item? Seeing no members on the queue, let's open the roll. Close the roll. Tally vote.
10 ayes to no.
Thank you for sneaking me in. I know that was you. I know that was Dimples. So thank you. And we got her stuff in, so as a part of my speaking. So how you doing?
How are you?
Huh?
Thank you, Mike. Just in time when you were speaking.
Oh, okay, but I'm going to give him the credit for getting me. Guess it.
next time he'll let me know. I sacrificed my spot.
Yeah, they wouldn't take both the votes.
Because they could pick me up. Because you know, with you, I'm like, no.
Maybe they're scared that I'm going to make a scene. I have the media pass, I guess. Yeah. No, they snuck me in at the end, but I don't know.
Claim the media.
That's true. Oh, I did.
Did you get any phone?
Hmm?
Did you get any phone?
Oh, what's my other one? Yeah, I still have this one.
Oh, pink.
Yeah, I just got this because I. Oh, so you can hear me? I want to make a scene again. Like, I want to make a scene again. It's so much fun. It's fun.
Oh, even the glasses are pink.
I like
You
pink.
feel very pinkish today.
Yeah, I like pink. Although I couldn't get some pink. It's yellow. But some of it's like birthday. It was my birthday last week. I turned 60.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. A day apart. Yeah. Yeah, a day apart. It was on Friday the 13th. It was fun. It was fun.
She turned 60, I turned 40.
Isn't that wild?
Okay, let's consider item 48 and start with Councilmember
At 40.
Speak for yourself.
Colleagues, the time is
She's still a youngin'. She's still a youngin'.
and start treating it as a permanent infrastructure Los Angeles deserves.
Don't get a
Long before I stepped into this work,
We'll go outside.
I spent my career in the advice protector program, alternative
At 40, that's a youngin'.
Somebody turned off the
My work
switch.
then and now is driven by a desire to keep community members alive and to meet them where they are. With the resources.
Yeah, at 40, I know. I had like, I always needed glasses, but I don't like wearing them.
For too long,
I
black
didn't need glasses.
and working class communities have been told that
And now
LGBT
looks like I
violence,
can wear my
long
glasses.
responsive trauma, and cumulative death is the
Mine are
cause of
just,
safety.
You're still young.
That's what it's called.
Mine are just like
Unarmed
readers.
crisis response was
I gotta
born of a refusal
close.
to accept this false
You have
dichotomy.
to read, you
It
have to
was
put them
born
on
in the community and out of
See, this is
purpose.
both the transitions. That's readers, because I need both. I also need 3-dimension. I have dimension problems. I like her pink shirt though. Like, they're so mean to her, but like, I like the pink shirt. But Mr. Lee still owes me an apology. Mr. Lee.
All the hallway, he said, fine, why?
I know. Yeah, well, he's gonna. I guess we better. Oh, thank you, 42. I'm still talking about. They want to see dimples. They're like, that your fan group, their fan. See, you got your fans. All right, so we should head out.
It's not Dimples, it's Sergeant Clark.
It's dimples. Look at those dimples. You can plant like sunflower seeds in it. All right, shall we go? Okay, guys, I'm going to sign off.
Okay, you ready? So we
Okay, Willard. Okay, well, it must be Janet. I just stopped by to say, you have to hear this. I just stopped in to say you have an ugly haircut and Scientology isn't such a bad thing. John Travolta told me. So what do you want to say? That's to Willard.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Scientology is horrible, Janet Whelan. Bye, guys. Yeah, he's cute.
Think about that. More than 1 out of every 3.
All right, guys, I'm going to sign off. Gonna sign off. Oh, wait, should we say goodbye to the other? Let's see. I don't like that this one's leaving. He's like the.
That is significantly less than the 56 million paid out in just 7 recent LAPD.
Yeah, I plan on it. Yeah. Wait, the council's not here? Okay, so I want to do both. Oh, no, not just. And the afternoon meetings too. And the farmer's market.
Public safety is canceled.
Oh, it is? What about the other one though? Okay, Public Works in the afternoon? Okay.
Good.
They wished me happy birthday though on my birthday, the Public Works, the commissioners. Thank you. It was her birthday too, the day before.
You don't look past 29.
Oh, see, that's why I want him. He's a keeper. He lies so good. Couldn't even tell he's lying.
If I believe it, it's not mine.
There you go. So I hope you believe it.
I could be wrong. It's like telling a little kid. It's like a little kid telling them you're lying when they say, "What you pursue?" And they say, "Fine." You're lying. It's like they believed it.
They believed it. That's true. How old? Take a guess.
35. And they say 5.
then,
Let's call mental health or your life.
yeah, or one or the other. Yeah,
Because you never know, right?
that's true.
Lie is what you.
But how come he's up there instead of the president? The president's
I
here.
have no idea.
You needed a little lift today. Bob
I
needed.
don't like it when Bob's in charge. I don't want Bob up there.
That's only because
That's the president. Did they switch presidents? They
he's
okay.
a vice president. No,
He's right
he's
there.
pro temp.
But he's right there.
You mean Hut?
No.
He could not sit at the chair. He can, I think
But why
it's
is he in his chair? Why don't he sit down there and
I
he?
have no idea.
It's musical chairs.
They're so confusing. I guess when the FBI comes in for a raid, they're like,
On paper, he's the president.
okay.
He's in that chair right now.
Yeah.
So why is he in Hut's seat?
Maybe because Bob was warming up his seat.
Keeping it warm for me. I want to do a CPRA for that. Why is he up? I don't know. I don't like it.
I'm glad you all sent someone to get me off the street before I hurt someone.
Yeah, I don't like it. Yeah. I don't
Whether it's a good reason or not is not enough to reason. That is your reason.
Yeah, it's Bob's not the president. It's confusing, and he's not Ms. Hutt.
Third in charge.
Yeah, so why is he up there like he's? I hate it when Bob's in the big chair. He thinks he's all.
Actually, I prefer Bob
Really?
because they generally allow more time for public comment.
But he always puts public comment at the end, like in his meetings. Huh? I know, but he does that every time. It's always at the end. So you have to wait till like 5 o'clock because it's the longest meeting of all the committee meetings.
This item can be
He's
voted together
consistent
with
with a lot of the planning commission
48 and
meetings. They
48.
generally do public comment at the end.
Yeah, but it's like that's wrong.
Yeah, I've seen that.
He needs.
But also, I think he changed it. I could be wrong. Most likely.
Is today planned?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. See, that's why I don't want to risk it.
Because
That's why I made my reservations.
I think it was in response to the Carmen, Spindler, and a bunch of other people who were just causing chaos. But a lot of some of the other planning meetings, they separate public comment for each item, and then general public at the end.
See, I would go more often if but I don't want to wait till 5 p.m.
Right.
Today's going to be a lot of
You can sit through the meeting, then you can
we were
call
told a
it.
lot of the proposals you saw earlier are coming to us. So there's going to be a lot. I don't know if they're here for an item or just general public comment.
Oh, okay.
And once they hear or realize that public comment for everything is at the very end, they may not wait.
Got you. Yeah, because it makes me not want to wait. To me, it's.
Now, if they're here for a specific item and then general public comment, then it's not a long wait.
Now, who's second in charge?
For who? I think it's, no. I think it's Harris Dawson, Nithya, and then Bob.
Wait, Dawson and who?
Nithya, Raman.
Who?
Raman. Nithya Raman.
Oh, Raman. Okay, she's number 2.
I believe so.
The future possible mayor. We better get. I gotta go bathroom before I get the.
Yeah, and we need to go to our
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna sign off. They wanted to say hi. Your fans wanted to say hi. All right, bye, guys. Till tomorrow.
You guys have a good day.
Yes, you too.
Another nice sunny day today.
Oh, and yes, we're gonna go.